What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Always Compete Seahawks podcast. I am Sam. That is Mike. Today, we are going to be continuing our top 10 Seahawks plays of the decade. If you don't know the criteria or why we're talking about it, go back to number 10, and you'll hear our honorable mentions and our number 10. Today is number 9. Mike, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to set a bit of a scene. I just want you to imagine.
Okay.
It's the 2015 – no, 2000 –
Are we thinking of the same play here, Sam?
It's the 2015 playoffs. It's a cold, windy day in Minnesota. It's actually one of the coldest in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seahawks are frankly out of their depth. We're down 10-0 to the Vikings at home, and it's looking grim, Mike.
It was looking grim, 100%.
It was looking grim. And if you look at the stat sheet, it'll come up as a simple, about 10-yard completion to Doug Baldwin.
Yeah.
However,
that's nothing.
My number 9 is the Doug Baldwin one-handed catch versus the Minnesota Vikings in the 2015 playoffs. As it goes for my bias, Doug is my favorite player from the Seahawks that I've ever watched. He's my favorite. He's as I like to say, he's just got that dog in him. He's just got that dog in him.
He do.
But as we all know, he's a pedestrian wide receiver. So Doug has that one-handed catch. And my little brain loses its mind.
Mm-hmm.
I go crazy. And it is I remember when it happened. And it frankly turned the tide because I believe we scored on that drive. Tyler Lockett had a huge catch.
Mm-hmm.
There was actually a play that was worthy of an honorable mention, and I did not put it down, where the snap went over Russell Wilson's shoulder, got it, threw it, and the game we ended up winning. That was the Blair Walsh miss. We all know how that happened.
Yeah, the only thing that makes me upset about that game is the fact that Blair Walsh missed one of the worst kicks in NFL history, and then the Seahawks decided to sign him. But it's whatever. But, Sam,
yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know what they say about great minds. They think alike.
They think alike, Mike.
I had number 9, Doug Baldwin, Minnesota catch. I mean, just going through our criteria again, big game, playoff game, so check.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Changed momentum, too.
Changed the
Big
momentum
switch.
Totally. Was it iconic? Yeah. I mean, you look up one-handed catch highlights, and he's on every single one of those videos, right? Difficulty, I mean, come on. How?
So, and it wasn't just a one-handed catch where it's like this. Or like this, like he contorts his body to reach his arm around and catch it. And
let's not forget, for those of you who, grew up in warm weather and, you don't play in the cold, when the ball is cold, it feels like a rock. Like you don't get a good grip on it.
It doesn't move around very much. It's like very solid.
He had to just stick his hand up and it just stuck. And so people don't even, and again, like Sam was saying, one of the coldest games in the history of the National Football League. And he just caught that like no problem. So I had the number 9, I Doug Baldwin catch. Did it affect the game? Again, going through more of the criteria, did it affect the game? Absolutely. We don't win the game without that catch, I don't think. It gave us good momentum. We were able to get a scoring drive. We ended up winning the game. What did we end up winning the game? 10-9? I think it was.
No, it was like, it might have been 10-9.
I think we were down.
I think we were down 9-0. Yeah.
Yeah,
we were down 9-0.
We were down something. Yeah. But, man, that was just one of the greatest plays, one of the greatest catches, I think, in the history of the NFL, one of the greatest plays. And another thing, which if you go back and you watch the play, my guess would be that is a bad ball by Russell Wilson. Like, let's be straight up here. My guess is that's probably an interception if Doug Baldwin doesn't at least get a paw on it. So, and even if he does, if he gets that high, he tips it up. That's easy pickings for a safety.
And we're talking about an L.
Yeah, we're talking about an L. So, I mean, Doug Baldwin, the catch against Minnesota, we were thinking the same thing. As soon as you said playoff, I was like, yeah, we're thinking the exact same thing here. So, we were thinking of the exact same play for the Doug Baldwin catch. I mean, there's not much else to say about it. Not much else to say.
Really, if you guys don't remember it, just look it up. It's really hard to describe.
It's iconic.
I mean, and it's in my personal bias category, but
yeah. And I think it's a great microcosm for the kind of player that Doug Baldwin was. You know what I mean? Like, just one of the most underrated wide receivers, I think, of this era.
Yeah.
But man, I love Doug Baldwin. Really, really hope he's doing good. But that is our number 9 play for the Seahawks this decade Let us know what you guys think down below. Should another play have made it? What do you have as your number 9? Let us know. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss numbers 8 through 1 that we're going to be posting in the next 8 days. And we will see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.